Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're not gonna look at another mistake in the Dragon Prince, but rather admire its complex and amazing storytelling for a change. We are gonna talk about how a game of hide and seek saved everyone at the end of Season 3. You're probably asking yourself now if I'm crazy, and how I got the idea that a game helped defeat Viren and his army. Well, let me explain. Way back in Season 2, we will find our hide and seek game. While Rayla and Callum are busy defending the dragon that was shot down by Claudia, they leave Ezran alone with Bait and Zim. To lighten the mood a bit, Ezran gets the idea to play a game.
Don't worry, Zim. We're gonna have fun while they're gone. Why don't we play a game?
And of course it's hide and seek. Probably because Bait is so bad at it.
Oh, Bait, you're terrible at hide and seek.
This one's not so good at hiding.
I told him that. Still bad at this, buddy.
Meanwhile, Rayla gets cornered by Soren, who threatens to kill both her and the dragon. That's when Callum steps into the clearing and uses dark magic for the first and hopefully last time in his life to save both Rayla and Pyrrha, the dragon. Ezran has found Bait, as usual, but realizes that hide and seek was a bad idea, since he doesn't have an easy way to find Zim, who could be in danger.
Now where's Zim? Oh no, I'm so stupid. Hide and seek was a really bad idea.
In the meantime, Rayla and Callum have fled the clearing, but Soren is still fighting Pyrrha, and eventually gets launched into a rock by her tail, leading to his only temporary but eye-opening paralyzation. In that moment, Zim enters the clearing and distracts Pyrrha from Soren the same moment Ezran finally finds him. And this is the deciding moment. Pyrrha sees Zim and realizes that the Dragon Prince is alive. As far as we know, her mission was also connected to Viren and Hera's attack on Xadia, killing the Dragon King Avizandum and his egg, just like the assassins, given that dragon sightings even that near to the border were far from usual and were only happening now. Otherwise, the villagers wouldn't have reacted so scared to Pyrrha's appearance, and Viren wouldn't have brought up dragon sightings near the border during his meeting with the leaders of the Pentarchy.
There are reports of shadows in the clouds. Dragons flying high above the towns of Catullus.
With Pyrrha now knowing about Zim's survival, she also changes her mission, similarly to Rayla when she learned about the egg. She retreats and flies away to the Stormspire immediately, to inform Zubeia about the good news. We can be sure of that because Pyrrha appears again at the Stormspire later. The reason why Zubeia had not gotten the message by the time Zim and the others arrived is simply because she was already asleep when Pyrrha got to the spire, all the way from Catullus. Ibis spoke of Zubeia being asleep for 10 days.
The Dragon Queen has not opened her eyes in 10 days.
So she was already asleep even before the most important game of hide and seek took place. And yes, I know, I still haven't told you why it's so important, why it saved everyone. But don't worry, I'm coming to that now. Without Zim running into Pyrrha during his game, she wouldn't have flown to her queen. Maybe she would have finished Soren and Claudia. Maybe Claudia would have managed to kill her. Maybe she would have continued wrecking the village. Maybe she would have retreated somewhere else in Xadia, for example to the other dragons that later helped in the final battle. But without that hide and seek game, and her discovering Zim, Pyrrha would have never been at the Stormspire to save Ezran, Callum and Rayla from suffocating. Of course, Ibis could have been there to help, but he might not have found them in time. And without the group, never mind Soren, who warned them about Viren in the first place, the Stormspire would have been completely unprotected. Viren could have harvested Zubeia,
I'll harvest her later.
captured Zim, and sucked the life out of him,
Yes! In such power! I can feel it surging into me!
and conquered Xadia.
You wish to conquer Xadia?
No! The power we need to defeat Xadia and save humanity is now ours.
And our heroes would have possibly all been dead, or at least captured. But because Pyrrha was at the spire, she was able to give Ezran the required spell that saved them all. And that's how a game of hide and seek prevented Viren from winning the final battle and enabled our heroes to succeed. If you like what you saw, you can leave a like, and if you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. You can also comment with your thoughts on the video and subscribe for more videos like this or Dragon Prince themed memes and music content. Bye!